we do have a purpose. We may not be perfect people. We may not have perfect situations, but we are still significant nonetheless.
And you are all you got. And you got to say to yourself, when you fail again and again, they tell you no. Sometimes with tears in your eyes, it's possible.
If you find your passion, you're going to have this tremendous energy. It's sustainable energy. But momentum requires you always do the next thing to keep the momentum going.
Whatever it takes, keep pushing forward. Your life is your life, and you have the right to live it the best way you can. Yes, it hurts sometimes. When you feel alone, it hurts sometimes when you're in that dark place and you feel no one cares about you. The first thing you got to realize is that you got to love yourself. It's about self-love. Start understanding that if you're going to do something with your life, you got to fall in love with yourself. Again, you got to stop self-hating yourself. Do something that's going to make you a better person, make an impact in this world.
And we have been blessed with a rich body of emotions. We have emotions. We're not like roses or plants or bushes that have life without feeling. We have feelings. And when we use them properly, they are very effective in motivating you toward your destiny. I want you to be clear and understanding that purpose and passion are interconnected. Unfortunately, we live in a crazy world that we're busy all the time and everything's fast, and we are losing touch with who we are, our inner sense of passion. But it is your passion that empowers you to be able to do that thing you were created to do. We have passion through which we thrust into the throes of life to accomplish the things that we were created to do so that we can function at a higher dimension with authority and with conviction.
Every time I got my ass kicked in everything I did, whether it be a fight or a test or going through SEAL training or Ranger school, can't hurt me, can't hurt me, can't hurt me. It starts to get in your mind. And before you know it, it's the truth. So when you fail, you fall on your ass, somebody bullies you, whatever's going on in your life, can't hurt me. Because why that saying is true is not because you say it. You have to put the work in to develop that callous mind to believe it's true.
When life stagger you, the thing that'll get you up on your knees, get you standing in the center of the ring, and find something from somewhere deep down in to keep on slugging.
You need passion to withstand all the obstacles that go along with your purpose. Just because you're living on purpose doesn't mean you're going to have problems. You're going to need thrusts to be able to get up off the ground and to step into the field of your dreams. Even if you have not landed on the thing, at least get in the territory of the thing you are dreaming to do and that you hope to accomplish to do. And through that passion, you're able to ignite things you have never ignited before. I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. You're saying, I don't feel a thing. All of us go through times that we don't feel anything at all. But in order to ignite passion again, you have to be exposed. Get out of the boat, Peter. Walk on the water. Go do something you've never done before. Get involved. Get connected. Because when you are exposed, you see that there are more options than your contemporary situation.
And keep on fighting this. It's possible. It's possible. If I just stand long enough, I can pull this off.
The world thinks I failed, but the truth is I got you right where I want you. Be in destiny and collusion. Feed the dream and starve the illusion. I'm not weak. I'm just strong in the making.
Personal development is truly the key to the good life. You see, what you become is far more important than what you get. The most important question to ask on the job is not, what am I getting? The most important question is, what am I becoming? However, it is also true that what you become directly influences what you get. Most of what we have attracted by the person we have become. So here's the great challenge of life. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are.
Don't look at it as though it's something that you gotta do temporary, although we know that life is short. Like many people in this world, they didn't realize that the next day they was gonna be diagnosed with a cancer. They thought that tomorrow was going to be waiting for them, and they did not wake up. But you are still living now. What do you have to do? How are you going to move forward? How are you going to precede your life? Life is not a game. Life is living. There's the good, and there's the bad, and there's definitely the right now. You can't wait for somebody else to make your life better. You got to make your life better. You got to focus on you now. I'm not saying forget the rest of the people, but I'm telling you to get rid of the things that are not making you strong, that are not making you better, they're not making you efficient.
And the reason you get yourself in a passionate place is so that you change your life, and the only thing that changes your life is making a decision. So while you're in this passionate state, that's where you make decisions. You don't make decisions when you're like, oh, I don't know, what do you think? All right, let's decide. If you make a decision in a state without momentum, if you make a decision from a place where there's no passion, you are not going to get momentum. It'll kill momentum. It's decide, commit, and resolve. Some of you, in the past, you've gotten momentum, you've gotten passionate, you've even made a decision.
Miracles happen. What you think and what you believe is what will come true for you. Your thoughts create your life. It's that simple. And when we can get that, we can make enormous changes.
Once you understand, only you can hold you back. You may not be able to stop yourself from feeling fear, but you can stop yourself from giving into it. You may not be able to stop yourself from failing, but you can stop yourself from giving into it. It all comes down to how you react. It all comes down to what you decide you're going to do.
Jumping is scary. But let me tell you this, if you don't ever jump, your parachute will never open.
Don't you give up on life, cause once your life is over, you can't come back. Leave your mark, help someone, lift someone up when they down, be the strength for others when they're weak, and maybe when you're at the weakest point in your life. Someone will lift you up because we all struggle. No one is immune to it, so keep fighting forward. Don't give up, live, breathe. Life you, that's what it's about. It's gonna hurt sometimes, it's gonna get tough. But when it gets tough, you get tough. Just make sure you make your mark, make sure you make your mark in this world.
But a decision is the first step. Decision is like a war. I got to do this or that. All right, I'm going to make myself do this. But commitment is when you now, after you've decided, you commit to do this for the long term. Whether it's hard or easy, doesn't matter. You're doing this. It takes it from this moment and it carries it into the future even when things are difficult. And the third state is resolve. Resolve means it's done. It's like, it doesn't even if you took action, it's done inside you, so it's done out there. There's no question whatsoever. Then once you decide, the only way the commitment and the energy and the momentum continues is if you take immediate, massive what, my friends? Massive what? Write down in your notes, massive action is the cure-all. Massive action is the cure-all.
You will never soar. Now you'll be safe, and you'll sit there with that parachute on your back, all them skills you got, and you'll have it packed away, and you'll never get cut up on the rocks. But if you do not jump, you will never soar. You may be the greatest ever lived, but you ain't gonna know unless you jump.
Are you willing to be inconvenienced for your conviction? And as you ramp up, you're going to have questions. You're going to be afraid. I do more things afraid now than I do fearless. Because the bigger you play, the bigger your breakdown.